Hello everyone and welcome back to Azzatron 5000. Today is part 5 of my series creating new yokai fusions. Now if you don't know how these videos work, then go back and watch the first episode. I explain everything in the intro of that one. And if you do know how this stuff works, then great! Let's move on to the first wheel spin. Alrighty, wheel spin number 1, here we go. What are we gonna get? Mysterious, okay. And let's spin again. Brave, okay. Right, open. Where is Mysterious at? There we go, and then Brave should be at the top. Yep. Alrighty. Let's see, what are we getting here? The Phoenix. Oh my god. Okay. And Thurston. Wow. Okay, those are two big hitters. Hang on. The Phoenix. No, the Phoenix. No. Not the big H. There we go. Okay, we have the Phoenix and then Thurston. Now, Village in England? No, that's not what I'm wanting here. Right, there we go. Thurston. Oh, okay, so the designs are actually fairly similar with the fact that they both have drinks in their hand. But I can probably do something with this. Probably. But it's going to be difficult because I'm working with bloody Hinozal here. Alrighty, let's get drawn then. Okay, right, so making a Hinozal variant is pretty much as big of a deal as making an Enma variant, considering he's a self-insert from Akihiro Hino, and also he's like basically god within the lore of the games. So my idea here was to kind of Oni-ify him, considering Thurston is an Oni. And I kind of just started off by drawing out a Hinozal head, slapping Thurston's colour scheme onto him, and then I want to give him a Nintendo Switch in his hand, because that's something he's not held before. Because the majority of Hinozal's designs, he's got phones, he's got Nintendo 3DS's, but he's never had a Switch in his hands before, even though he has been in a Switch game, being Yokai Watch 4. And of course I had to give him something different in all of his hands as well. Now, I did kind of stray from the Phoenix's inspiration a little bit, considering that I leaned a lot more to just regular Hinozal or Hinozal Awoken here. But I did still give him the glass of wine, which you'll see in a little second. And also, I wanted to throw fire all over the place, because that correlates to both the Phoenix and Thurston. Even though you can't see any fire on Thurston, his Soultimate, he like reaches into his mouth and pulls out a sword made of flames. I don't actually know. But the design you're seeing just now, I did change up quite a few things when I was adding the shading. Like, I didn't feel the colour scheme was really working well enough, so I switched out pretty much all of the orange flames for blue ones. Anyways, here is Hino Scorch, the all-powerful god of creation who has doused himself in flame in an attempt to bring new ideas to light. He's a brave tribe, he's an S rank, he's Deva yokai, and of course, considering he's Deva, I had to give him another broken ability. So essentially the idea behind this is just randomly through the fight, your enemy's tiles, or if you're fighting him, your tiles will randomly get like one of the Hinozal beams just blasted down on them. That sounds quite overpowered, and to be honest, that's the whole point of it. There's his medal, it's a dream medal again, because he's a Deva. I don't think there's any, well actually the Deva Yokais and Blasters T, they've got T medals instead of dream medals. But all the ones from 3 have dream medals, so I gave him a dream medal, yeah. Anyways, wheel spin number 2, off we go. Alright, wheel spin number 2, here we go. Don't give me Cyborg Y again. Oh gosh, alright, we've got one droid. See if it whips out like the Enma trailer or something there, I'd go crazy. Right, Eerie and, well, I mean, you already know what one droid is. Ah, goodness. And then Eerie should be... Yeah, there we go. Alright, I wonder what we're gonna get on the one droid wheel. There's so many options there. Cyborg Y, who would have thought? And Grumples. Okay. Right. Cyborg Y and Grumples. Ah, jeez. So, we have an old woman and Cyborg Y. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Alright, let's try and do something with these two. For some reason when designing this, my mind immediately just went to when someone like leaves their car in a garage and puts one of those covers over the top. And I don't really know why I had that idea, but it kind of stuck with me. So I decided to just make an old, like, broken down Cyborg Y looking robot, put one of those cloths over it, and yeah, that was literally it. That's the whole idea. Just make him older because, you know, Grumbles. That's Grumbles' whole thing, is being old and making other people older. So I made him like quite a lot less advanced than Cyborg Y. You know, he's on a little stand there, he's got cogs, and I would have given him a more like cyborg traditional name, but I decided on Rusty Dusty just because it rhymes really nicely. So he's a Wandroid tribe, of course. He's an A rank instead of a B rank. A recreation of Cyborg Y from 60 years ago, who was abandoned in a warehouse. He has trouble moving due to the dust in his joints. And I thought it'd be fun if his skill just only worked sometimes, so we have join me with a question mark at the end. There's his medal. Yeah, nothing really to say about this guy. Let's move on to number 3. Wheel spin number 3, here we go. What are we gonna get here? I thought that was gonna be an Enma for a second. Alright, Charming. And we'll go again. Eerie. Okay, one less wheel for me to open then. Let's have a look. Open. Charming. Alright. Oh, there's a lot less Eerie yokai than there is Charming. Jeez Louise. Well, I mean, I suppose there's all the Nyans actually. Arachnia. Alright. And Blizzaria. Okay. That actually might not be that hard of a combination. Blizzaria. And then Arachnia. Oh yeah, there we go. Yokai Watch. That shouldn't be too difficult. I think I can work with that. Alright, let's go. Now, my thought process here was literally just make a spider variant of Blizzaria. Because, I mean, they make variants of her enough. Like, I've looked at Yokai Watch World variants quite recently. Jeez Louise, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of, like, specific yokai they target for world variants. And Blizzaria just happens to be one of them. Now, when I did that at first there, I chose the hair colour from Arachnia, but then I realised that it started looking a bit too much like Demona, and I really wanted to kind of separate this from that. So, an idea that I had was to make quite a lot of Blizzaria's like clothing accents into spider silk, and I tried to do that through those little like splodges there. And also, when I added in that spider web pattern, it didn't really look that much like a spider web, because I realised I didn't actually know how to draw spider webs until like then. But now I know how to draw spider webs, so I don't know when I'll ever need to use that skill, but if I do, then I can, which is great. And actually, I think I made a pretty decent hand this time, because I'm still not the greatest at drawing hands. I've never really been the greatest at drawing hands. But I tried. And then the eye here, sometimes I kind of struggle with the eyes on these fellas, but the white just really wasn't working out for me at first, so I decided to make the sclera. I don't actually know how you pronounce that, but I tried to make that black instead of white because I thought that looked a little bit better. Also, those little spider legs at the top looked a bit too much like candy canes at first, so I kind of thinned them out and then spiked them like that. Anyways, here is Weevaria, the queen of a yokai spider brood who lived in a cave her entire life. Only recently she began venturing into the outside of the world. I gave her Vampiric because I thought that kind of fit with the design quite a bit. She's the Eerie tribe, she's an S rank. Yeah, that's pretty much about it. There's the medal, and final one. I'm quite happy with this final one, by the way. You'll see why in a minute. You'll see why. Final wheel spin in the video. Let's go for it. What am I getting here? Tough, alright. And we'll go again. I thought we were about to end up with Wicked there. Alright, charming. Tough and charming. Gotcha. Let's see. This is about to give me the wackiest thing ever. Okay, Strobinyan and Dilemma. Oh, no. Maybe I can do something with that one. Hang on. Dilemma. And, oh yeah, I forgot Beta Dilemma was actually kind of cool. And Strobinyan. Shaboom Shabang. I think I have a slight idea of what I'm going to do with these two. Alright, let's go. Drawing for the final time. So you know when farmers are like picking strawberries and stuff, right? They've got that little basket that they put the fruit in and then they take it back. Well, that was pretty much my idea with this. I was going to make a basket and then strap a little strawberry guy in it because, you know, Dilemma, he's a Daruma instead of another Daruma. And then Strobinyan, well, I didn't really want to make it just a Nyan, so I took the strawberry part, shove it in a basket. So it's got inspiration from both, but it's technically its own unique thing. And I'm really happy with the way this guy turned out. So we've just got the cutesy little guy in the bucket, and then I put in one Strobinyan tail. I wrapped some vines around that make a little heart shape, and they've got some strawberry flowers on them as well. Anyways, here is Straw Betty. One day, a farmer was out picking strawberries. Suddenly, for seemingly no reason, one began to grow exponentially. Turns out, the strawberry was actually yokai. It's a charming tribe, A rank, and for skill I just kept Strobinyan's juicy goodness. When defeated all allies, soul meters are filled. There's the medal, and as well as the medal, I've got something a little special this time, because I looked at this face and I thought, that's marketable right there. So here is a Wibwob version. Anyways, thank you all for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, then make sure to check out some of the rest of my stuff, and I'll see you all later. Goodbye.